right, everyone. Welcome back to Grandpa's Farmhouse. It's cold today. I don't know about your part of the world, but we went from like 80 on Friday and Saturday to probably 40 on Sunday, and then 30 this morning on Monday when I showed up here at the farm. There was frost. There was kind of some cool frost formations growing on some of the plants as I was coming in. So I had a fireplace going this morning. I had the diesel heater going this morning because it was cold in here when I got here. So I fired those up, got the chill off. I'm bundled up today. So got the heaters. Got my insulated pants on today, so I'm ready to go. The plan for today is to continue the wiring in the walls. I've got to get these walls ready for insulation so that we can really keep the heat in here. So we have this wall that I need to run power through around this corner in here, over to this outlet here. In the bathroom, I need to stub out the pipes. I need to tee off over to the toilet for the water line. There will be no power anywhere over here except above the sink. There'll be a light switch, and we'll leave a wire in the wall for vanity light. So that's what I got to get done today. The other thing is, because this is not built like a modern house, your wall would sit on top of the floor, and instead of having the floor run up to the wall like this does. But there's all kinds of mud dauber nest and dirt and stuff that's falling down in there. So I've got to get that stuff cleaned out so that I can spray foam down in there and be ready to go for that. So I'm gonna get started here. Well, I just realized that I forgot in the intro that I'm supposed to announce the winner of the laser level giveaway. So, right now, whoever's name appears right here at the bottom of this screen, that's the winner of the laser level. So congratulations, whoever you are. I will comment on the winning comment, and we'll get instructions on how to get in touch, and we'll get you your laser level. So it's exciting for whoever that is. But anyway, I've got fireplace going again today. I am going to start up the diesel heater again too, because it's pretty chilly in here. And my plan for today is to start spraying insulation. So I need to get the chill off of here. It's probably about 50 degrees in here. I still need to vacuum out the base of the walls and over on this side, and I need to get the doors and windows covered with plastic before I start spraying. But I would like to get this front wall, and that's the north wall. I would like to get that sprayed because that's where most of the cold air comes through, especially when the north winds are blowing. So hopefully I'll get it all done this week, but for now I for sure want to get that done And so while I have the heaters going and trying to warm it up in here, I'm going to finish vacuuming up the floors and get those wall cavities cleaned out. And then I just have a little bit of wiring in that wall back on that far corner to get that part done. So I'm gonna get started on that. All right, well, this worked out better than I expected. So I bought 4 of these spray foam kits to do the downstairs here. So there would be one basically for each wall. And I was able to do this entire north wall, which is even a little thicker than what I kind of had planned on doing. And I got the north wall done and part of the east wall. So this bay and this bay and this bay are full thickness. And then once you get over here, these 2 areas right here are pretty much full thickness. The lower one here, but then you can see this is where I started running out and it got thin. But I was almost able to do 1.5 walls with one kit. So this is really going to be good because that means if I can do 1.5 walls over there, which actually I think I'll be able to get a little further because I have more openings. So I have the kitchen window, kitchen door, these 2 windows, and the living room door. So I've got more openings that I don't have to do. So I might be able to get that whole south wall, and I might be able to make it over here. If not, it'll be close. But then I just have the back wall left, and that's only 3 kits to get those done, which means I have a whole other kit that I can go back upstairs and fill in some of those kind of shallow spots. So that's actually going to work out really, really well for me. So I'm going to stop babbling now, and I'm going to call it a day. All right, so I'm about to get started on this next section here, work my way around through this living room and on into the kitchen. But real quick, before I get started on that, I wanted to show y'all something that I've learned, just in case any of y'all get crazy enough to want to do something like this. These spray foam kits come with two types of nozzles. The blue one, I think it'll show up on there, has a kind of a slot in the end of it, and the clear one, it probably won't show up on there, but it's more of just a kind of splatter, it comes out like a cone shape. So the blue one sprays out more like in a fan pattern, and the clear one just sprays more straight on. And I thought that doing in these wall cavities like this, that the fan would be better and would give a more even distribution. And it sort of does, but what I've noticed is that it seems like it's not maybe putting enough down to react properly, so it doesn't seem to be expanding quite like it should. And I've noticed if you watch videos of the pros using their professional equipment, their machines spray out more of a straight pattern than a fan pattern. And so I've kind of just decided, as I did this wall over here, it seemed to react and grow, expand a little bit better than when I did upstairs. I used the fan tip, and it seemed to do better with the clear one down here. Oh, okay. Well, it's about 90% done on the insulation. Got all the rooms basically done. And then in the kitchen, I left myself just a little bit of room to do the plumbing. And then same thing in the bathroom. I left it to where I can kind of put the plumbing where I need it to go. But other than that, the downstairs is done pretty good. And then I came up here and did the upstairs a bit more. So, and I still have a whole other kit at home. So this up here is looking pretty good, but I still have a few kind of spots up here that are a little bit thin. But the one more kit, I'll bring it on Monday, and I'll get all this done, and that'll be it. And then I can start running outlets in these walls. Won't be a whole lot, just a few. So you can, it's gonna be 3 beds up here, so probably at least one outlet in each corner so that people can charge phones or put a lamp or whatever. So I'll get that done, and then I will be ready for drywall. So that's getting exciting. So big changes around here this week. It's nice to have all this insulation done. That means no more dirt and junk falling out of the walls. So you got to get all that scraped up, get the floors vacuumed up, and then I should be pretty well done with anything that's going to be messy from here on out, as far as just dirt. I mean, there'll be dust from drywall and things like that, but other than that, we're in pretty good shape. So, I have all this stuff on my face from the goggles and mask and stuff. Okay, that's going to do it for this week. Stay tuned for next week as we get the wiring done and begin on drywall, hopefully. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.